Yeah, for sure. And obviously, you're talking about Clyde Trapp. That's one of the things I kind of wanted to ask you about. He's been in the lineup continuously. He's had his struggles from the free throw line. He's also struggled shooting from the field in general. So can you explain to kind of the viewers out there? A lot of people are a little frustrated with that. Can you explain to him a little bit why it's beneficial for Clemson to have him in the game, regardless of his poor free throw and field goal percentage?
Well, I mean, Alamir Dawes was I want to say he was a top 100 or top 80 point guard coming out, but he's still a freshman. I mean, you come from St. Patrick's School in New Jersey, which is one of the most decorated high school programs in the country, but you walk directly into Virginia Tech and you're just being thrown into the wolves. I mean, it doesn't matter unless your name's Cole Anthony. It makes it a very difficult adjustment. And Clyde Trapp, while other guys can get you the lead and things like that, when it comes to winning time, you need to be able to take care of the ball, you need to be able to run your offense, and you need to be able to direct and point guys where they're at. I think one of the games you saw that was when they played Duke. They moved Alamir Dawes off the ball because Alamir Dawes is one heck of a defender. And he does a lot of good things. He's good for a head-scratching turnover a half right now because he's young. And I think that he's going to be really good. I'm just telling everybody right now, Alamir Dawes is going to be a problem. But to win at the college level, I talked to Kelly and Kwok about this. You need a settle-down guy at the end of the game when guys are pressing. You need somebody who's just going to everybody can look to and know that, like, we're going to be okay. And Amir Sims is that, but he's not a point guard. Shelton Mitchell was that his sophomore and junior year. His senior year, he couldn't hardly walk, poor guy. But that's what made Clemson so good 2 years ago when Shelton Mitchell was healthy, was that they had the ultimate point guard who could just kind of set him up and not turn it over and was just calm the entire time. He was so calm it drove Brownell crazy. But at the same time, that's also the reason he was so good.
Yeah, you bring up a lot of good points, too, about Alamir Dawes. When you watch him on the court, like you said, I mean, from a fan standpoint, it seems like, it's a tough situation to put a freshman in that late game moments in the ACC or even against some of these big Big Ten teams. It's very stressful for somebody that new in the game in college basketball in general to have to kind of lead the team. And then, like you said, Amir Sims, he can't be the point guard, but in some of these games, and I felt like, especially on this Tobacco Road winning streak that they took, he kind of did take over that point guard position. I was like, man, he's over here dribbling behind the 3-point line and driving in like a little younger LeBron James a little bit.